Hello and welcome to another episode of Cityline. I'm Chris Surface, filling in for Amanda Westbrook in the virtual studio. We have a wonderful program set up for you today. We have Communities for a Healthy Bay, the Northwest Sinfonietta, our great friends at the Humane Society of Tacoma and Pierce County, and starting us off, Tracy Oster from Downtown on the Go. Tracy, welcome to Cityline.
Thank you so much, Chris. I'm happy to be here.
Now, for those new to the area, can you give us a brief overview of Downtown on the Go?
Sure. So Downtown on the Go is a transportation advocate and resource for Tacoma. We actually began as a partnership between the City of Tacoma, the Tacoma Pierce County Chamber of Commerce, and Pierce Transit. And really, we started to help reduce the number of single occupancy vehicle trips that people were making coming into our city. So we did several things in the community to try to get folks out of their cars and use walking, biking, rolling, or riding the bus. And one of the ways that we do this to encourage this is we do events around the community, and I'll be talking a little bit more specifically in a bit, but we do walk events during the summer, we do bike events during bike month, and pretty much all year long. We coordinate with our local elected officials to get them involved, and so we can, see about the city infrastructure and what projects and stuff that we'd like to push forward. So, and one of the other things that we do is we also are we do the city's commute trip reduction program, which is a state law that says businesses that have over 100 employees have to provide some sort of commuter benefits or options for their employees. And so that's something that we work with the local businesses to help them make sure that they're doing that. And then again, like I said, just to reduce the number of cars that are coming into our city.
Great. And now, Tracy, what are some of the ways that we as citizens of the area and of community members can reduce the dependence on our cars?
That's a great question. There are so many modes of transportation, and we don't often think of anything other than our cars for commuting. But bike commuting, walk commuting if it's possible, and of course riding the bus. In all over the country, we really are car centric, and so a lot of the infrastructure and such that we have is made for folks driving motor vehicles. So, but we know that motor vehicles are the number one contributor to greenhouse gases. So anything we can do to get out of our cars and walking or biking, it will make a difference. One of the trends that I see that's super exciting are the e-bikes that a lot of folks are getting now, especially when you're commuting or riding around Tacoma. An e-bike is a great thing to have. It's a very affordable, option as far as commuting goes, and it can get you around. So they're pretty fun. I have one actually.
That's wonderful. Yeah. Now, you mentioned that there's some businesses over 100 people have to have those policies in place, but how can other businesses in Tacoma support employees' commutes with commute trip reduction? What can we do as business operators?
Well, so I told you the businesses that are required to be part of this program have over 100 businesses, but we also have some smaller businesses that opt into the program because we can manage like Orca cards for them. We also work with employers to help them offer other options like flexible schedules or promoting ride sharing, offering other transit passes. And so any business, anybody that brings people into downtown that can reduce the number of trips that their folks are taking and just make it easier. If you think about being able to take the bus to work and not have to worry about parking or driving or sitting in traffic or even car maintenance, those kinds of things, an active transportation or a transit option is really it's a benefit to employees, and it can actually be something that is an employee retention tool as well.
Great. Now, one of the events that you produce is the Walk Tacoma series. And can you tell us about the one coming up, the Hilltop Tree Walk?
Yeah, this is probably it's one of the most popular series events that we do, the Walk series. Folks love it. And it's just been super fun. We're really excited this year because we're coming back to in-person events. We're doing in-person walks. There also is an opportunity to do geotourists. So if folks aren't comfortable yet coming out, they can watch them online or on their app. And our walk series is sponsored by Multicare, and we appreciate them actually sponsoring this for us for several years. But our next one coming up is our Tacoma Tree Walk up in Hilltop. It starts at noon at People's Park, and we're partnering with the Tacoma Tree Foundation. And their mission is to educate, empower, and support community members in neighborhood-based greening. So they're the local experts that'll take us through this walk. They'll talk about why trees and green spaces are so important and what the connection is with transportation and housing. and also how it makes a more livable city and downtown. They'll be highlighting unique trees in Hilltop and telling us about what's up there, and then also how important they are to really give us a green, healthy community.
Wonderful. Now, coming up is May, which is Bike Month. Do you have any special activities planned for that?
We do. We love Bike Month. Previously, the city of Tacoma actually used to coordinate like a citywide Bike Month, and that hasn't happened clearly in the past couple of years. So what they're doing this year is they are essentially coordinating everybody around town that's doing Bike Month activities. You'll be able to find them on the City of Tacoma website. What we're doing specifically is we're having a bike bingo, which is something we've done for the past several years. We give folks clues on their bingo card, and they go bike around the city and they take a picture of themselves, and then they get prizes and that kind of thing. So that's super fun. We're also going to do a bike to the market, and if folks ride their bikes to the market, they can get a token for a $2 discount anywhere else in the market. And then we're also working on just getting started with a partnership we're doing with Pierce County, which is called Bicycle Benefits. And what that is that's working with businesses to encourage folks to come to their place of business and do business by riding a bike. And the program, if you're participating, you get a sticker on your helmet, and then when you get there, you get a discount. And we want to help businesses do as much as they can to get folks back downtown, to get folks back, to bring the vibrancy back to the city. And so I think this is one way that'll kind of help move that along. So we're excited about that as well.
That's wonderful. Exciting things in May. Now, how can our viewers support Downtown on the Go? What can we do to make you more successful?
Well, there's quite a few opportunities. So first of all, just join us. Come participate, come on our walks, or join us at one of our bike events. We also have, during the winter when it's not really great biking weather, we also do Friday forums, which are events that talk about the opportunities for better transportation and better connected networks in the community. So, and then we also have committees. We look for volunteers, not only for our events, but also for committees. We have committees that we bring folks from the public in to be on the committees. We have bike, walk, and transit. And what we do there is we look for input, and so that we can kind of hear from our community members and be able to amplify those voices, to whether we're talking about a policy change or where we might need some infrastructure or such. So those are a great way to get involved. And the other thing is, and I think like many nonprofits, while these events are free to folks, they're not free to put on. And so we are always looking for funding, whether it's a sponsorship from a business or a personal donation. And folks can go to our website, downtownonthego.org, for all information about our events, about volunteer opportunities. And then, of course, if they'd like to donate to us, that'd be great.
Wonderful. Tracy, thank you so much for being here today and sharing all the great things that Downtown on the Go is making happen in our community. And a reminder, everybody, check out that website, find out about those events that are coming up. Tracy, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Chris. It's been a pleasure. I appreciate it.